Hey guys, it's Ronan with Band of Brothers coming at you today with the GOG eNMEy. What you wouldn't guess from this box is this is the eNMEy Pro. Looks like they just package it in a standard eNMEy box. We'll go over that here. Let's open her up. Came today. Pretty excited about this. Already something in here that I like more about that. The G1M. The other eNMEy platform, and then our standard eNMEy up there for comparison's sakes, did not come with any other paper in it. They might now, but they didn't before. So, you get your standard operating specs, owner's manual, two-sided gloss, no fuss, no muss. Okay, it works. The barrel bag, same as the one that comes with the G1. Can't speak for the regular eNMEy because I didn't buy a new. So we got a parts kit, a nice set of rebuild O-rings, some Allen keys, good stuff. So looks like they, for the eNMEy Pro, they just kind of chuck everything in a standard eNMEy box, I guess. We have the Linear Freak 689 insert. Pretty. It's a nice option. If you like a Freak but don't want to spend that much money, use the standard Freak inserts. It's their linear barrel that's milled out for bored out for Freaks. Basically, it's kind of heavier. It's much heavier than like a Deadly Wind or whatever, but all in all, it's not bad, and you get the versatility of the inserts. I'll cut out here, and here we go, the good stuff. Now. Pull this guy out and take a look. First thing I noticed, the eNMEy Pro, basically, your big difference between this and a standard eNMEy is this is sort of factory upgraded. It seems kind of like it was a rushed product, just because of, like I said, the packaging, some of the parts that they threw on it. When the NXL announced their mechanical division, kind of just to throw something out there that would be a solid performing platform, you know, like your standard eNMEy, but with some of the upgrades that you would normally pay for a regular eNMEy out of the box. Trinity clamping feed neck. It's actually a really nice feed neck. This is the I don't know for certain. It looks just like it. If this is the old NXT on-offs. If it is, they're not great. But it is better than a standard, you know, duckbill. So there's that. Same reg. And of course, you have your, you know, probably the most important upgrade that they throw in there is a quality barrel. It comes with a 689 Freak insert. So you can buy any other inserts you need if you don't already have a kit or what have you. So aside from the upgrades, this actually has a different body than the standard eNMEy. Pull this over here, you can see the original eNMEy has these this body with these windows milled in it, this weird rubber thing. This one's upgraded, has a clamping feed neck as well. But other than that, I mean, functionally, it's exactly the same. Well, I shouldn't say exactly the same as a new eNMEy. This is a Gen 1. Nice thing with this is you can pull the entire engine out just by twisting this. This unscrews, it's pulled out the back, done. The G1M, which is the mechanical G1, and the eNMEy Pro, or the newer eNMEys, have the same engine. You can't see it on this because they have these bolt plates. It's underneath this, but this is the bolt out the back engine that this has. It's just a different body. Oh, well, I have this though. This is the standard feed neck that you would expect to find in a standard eNMEy, not a Pro. It's just a basic clamping feed neck. It's made out of composite. It works fine, but it's not nearly as nice as a lever lock. These Trinities are actually really nice. Spool valve marker. And kind of get a look to the guts right here, and I'll pull this this out in a second as well, and then we'll get outside, put some air in it, and shoot it a little bit. As you can see from my some of my other toys here, I've shot these plenty, and they shoot great. These are amazing performing markers, and For the price, you really can't beat it. Okay, so we'll see, just to see how easy this engine comes apart. This tab on the back, literally it just unscrews. And pops right out. This the whole engine right there. It's literally like a moving part. Anyways, that's about it. Let's go shoot it. Okay, GOG eNMEy Pro. We're just gonna, I mean, she feels like a standard eNMEy, but this body's a lot sleeker. If you're not used to these triggers, it's like a two-stage, like an autococker almost. You can squeeze it real slow and activate the vent. It doesn't have a like a blow off to reset itself, so it'll just keep venting until you get to the fire point, which is nice because you can't really short stroke it. It's capable of cycling really fast. Once you get comfortable pulling this trigger, you can get into a nice rhythm with it. It is pretty snappy. Gun itself handles really nice. It's really well balanced. A little back heavy with this tank, but it's a steel tank. Imagine if this was carbon fiber, it'd actually probably feel about perfect. Yeah, it feels good. We'll just dump the rest of this hopper and call it a day. So, you know, the 18 volt hopper here's, this is just a regular old reloader that seems to be keeping up just fine till we're empty, and that's it. Now, one thing to notice when you degas these, you kind of have to bleed out a shot once you turn this off. These are I don't think these bleed. If they're the same ones that they used to use on the NXTs, they're actually not great on-offs, but I suppose it's better than a standard duckbill. And there you go. You just need to make sure you're taking your tank off and putting it on slow. So there you have it. Okay, so is it a good value? You have your standard eNMEy, which comes with not this feed neck, but a composite one and a pretty crappy stock barrel. These are about $149. You have the G1, different body, or G1M, I'm sorry, different body, the V2 bolt engine, and a tactical barrel, which is also like a bit of a higher quality than the one that the normal eNMEy comes with, and these are about $169. Let's park that up there. So for $249, is it worth the upgrade? Well, you definitely get a sleeker body, a much nicer body. You get the clamping feed neck that you normally pay 20-some bucks for anyway. You get a rail, and a rail-mounted ASA with an on-off. I'm not a huge fan of this particular brand, but an on-off is better than none. And then you get yourself a nice freak barrel. Opens up a lot of versatility and, you know, lets you control your bores, which is really a nice plus. So if you just want a great shooting gun out of the box that you don't need to upgrade, this is it, you're done. It's $249.